궁금하면
I have
좀
my reasons.
말해줄까?
What, are you curious?
그건 무례한
You said it's a
일이라면서?
rude thing to do, didn't you?
정
Besides, I
궁금해지면
could simply turn you into
널
a book and read
죽였어.
your story if I
책으로
really wanted
만들어
to
보면
know.
되니까.
Well, now, let's not
지금
go there
굉장한
yet.
말을 들은 것 같은. 넌 어때?
Well, how about you? I'm
오히려
curious to know more
관장님의
head
감상이
librarian
궁금한데.
thinks.
딱히
Me? Indifferent.
나도
But I've
수없이
also
많은
seen
인간들과의
relationships and
관계와
scripted deaths too many
강제적인
times and
죽음을
repeat.
반복적으로 그래도
So I've
이번에는
been trying to around
누구의
system where people are
강압도
free to
아닌
choose their own destiny
본인의
this time
의지로
around, free
선택할 수
from any
있도록
coercion.
해봤어.
확실히
I mean, sure, we
초대장에
all read the
적힌
warning
경고를
on the
읽고
invitation,
직접
agree by those
사명해서
terms by
도서관에
signing my
오는 건
names, but
맞지만 역시 좀
it's all a bit
치사하지.
dirty, you know?
넌
You're
절대
unkillable
죽일
and I
수도
can
없고
revive whenever I
난 죽어도
die.
되사.
또 그 소리네.
Again with that, I thought you said my
이
method is
정도면
fair.
그래 그래.
Yeah,
네 말이
you're
다
wrong.
맞긴
Much
해.
more polite and fair than most
도시에서 이
things in the city.
조건이면
I mean, yeah, you can just randomly get jumped by the index, I guess. That is something that can happen. God forbid you be affiliated with Ryosha. Yeah. Shoot, bro. Hey, bro, let's go explore these abandoned. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. Today's shy look. Dice gain different amounts of power depending on the current phase. The average person is lucky to live another minute? Yeah. Shoot, man. Maybe the index ain't so bad. Like, eat your toenails or something. That was a 16 block. What the actual fuck? What? Ow. Why the hell is that rolling? Whoa. What the? Okay, so bad? It doesn't. Okay. Never mind. I figured it out. That was silly. That was incredibly silly of me. Who would have thought if he's angry and does more? Wow. That was stupid of me. Yeah, that looks like that was what that Abner was, because when I was rolling it on angry, it was a 16, but then when he was happy, it was a 1. Here's the books you asked for. Thanks, Mr. Roland.
롤랑 씨는 무슨
You know,
편하게
you'd be
말
so
놓고
courteous, you can drop the mister
롤랑이라고
and just
불러.
call me Roland.
그럴까?
Can I, Roland?
훨씬 좋.
Much better.
역시
Feels kind of awkward to speak like
말을
this right
바로
away.
적응하기
You'll get
마련이지.
used to it. How's the collection
그나저나
going?
책 분류는 잘
Okay,
들어가?
washed up, grade 9,
도시의
charisma?
제대로 된 문학이라고 불릴 게
Sure to
있나
see is anything
싶은데.
worth being called literature.
저마다의
Seems like
삶이
each person's life counts as a
문학인 것
work of
같아.
literature.
각자
That's
자신만의
philosophical.
삶이
The story of one's
책처럼
life is
쓰여져가는
written out
거야.
like a book of its own,
그리고
and that story,
그
comedy, and tragedy
속에는
intertwine in
희극과
a
비극이
complex way.
마냥
It's hard to
나쁜
define
삶만
anyone's
있는
pure
것도
evil or
아니고
pure good for that matter.
마냥
다 개인적인 사정이란 게
Everyone has their own
있으니까.
personal
그래서
affairs. That's why I'm
고민이야.
wondering if it's really okay to blindly hate
누군가를
someone.
우리는
Fixes for
책을
sure
위해서
office were like a
사이좋게
happy family,
지내던
but we killed them just to
가로등
get their books.
사무소에
I mean,
아무리 그들이 선택해서 이곳에
they
왔다
almost killed
하지만
me. Let's not get it twisted.
우리에겐
We have our own goal to achieve.
반드시
Still, feels like I'm just making excuses for
자기들
myself.
코드.
See, huh?
근데
Taking
또
everyone's
그
personal
개인적인
affairs into
사정이란
consideration is
거
how
다
you end up
따져가다
giving you a
보면
headache.
그래서 뭐가 뭔지 모르게
You'd
될 때가
sometimes
있어.
be just as confused if you hadn't thought about it at all.
도덕적
Thinking about
규범이니
moral standards and
근본적인
fundamental
원인이
causes
뭐니
and all that
생각하다
only
보면
makes everything
다
blurry.
흐려. 내 마음에 터질 것 같은 응어리는 그대로인데.
Still better death than any other in the city. Oh well, shit, bro. I
그러다
don't want the spiral
마음
stuck in my
가는 대로만
chest.
꿰뚫는 거야.
Sounds like this
더
is
알려고
just
하지도
way hardly
않고
no need to
알
learn
필요도
no
없어.
more. But like,
그게 편한
I don't
거야.
want to be sprawled out in some back alley. Like, an animatronic was found in my back alley or some shit. It's much easier that way.
논란의
That's your advice as season
해결사로서의
fixer
조언인
Roland.
거야?
뭐
Spiral
그렇지.
locked, yeah. I guess so.
내가 좋아하는
It's a
말이 있어.
favorite phrase of mine.
그건
That's
그거고
that and this is
이건
this.
이거다. 모든 이들의 사정을
Yeah, bro.
떠안을 수 있는
We don't
세상이
live in a
아니야.
world that can embrace everyone's private matters.
체념한
Sounds like you
듯한
come to terms with
말이네.
reality.
당연히 그래도
Did ages
역시
ago.
그게
Surely wasn't
편하더라고.
an easy, comfy way to live. All things
흘러가는
to say,
대로
just go with
몸을
flow
맡기는
wherever
거지.
it may lead.
조언은
Flow plus
고마워.
200% warframe energy.
나도 좀 더
Thanks for your advice. I
생각해봐야겠어.
might need to think about this topic a little more.
하지만
But
그건
the phrase you
그거고
mentioned might give you
이건
comfort for a short
이거다라는
while, but
말은
it doesn't sound like a model that
잠시
would
위안이
redeem
될 수 있어도
your life.
뭐
Well, I suppose people have their own
받아들이는
ways of
것도
interpreting
각자의
things.
책은 여기 두고 갈
I'll
테니
leave the books here. See you
앞으로도
later.
잘
Ben. Alright. Black dice. Oh, so that just gives me the Ebno thing. Okay. And then that increases block. Okay. Oh, we're a legend.
안개 속에
Tell me, who
무너진
do you think will be the one
둥지는
to get for all the missing claim
결국
and collapse
누구
nest
손에
in the
들어갈
end?
것
오랜만에 죄다
Time for me to
죽어가는
predict the
상황을
outcome of this
보아하니
event. Underboss has
저도
been a while
예측은
since you.
못하겠네요.
Underboss? Does that say underboss?
하지만
Red means it has
적어도
detrimental
검지가
effects.
노른자를 차지하게
Green
둘수
means
없다는
it's
건
purely
확실해.
beneficial. Assuming we should not allow the index. Okay, so now we're getting fingers.
그렇지.
I'm gonna get
그래도 중지와
Um,
약지 그리고 소지는
dealt with. Yeah,
적어도
that's
이
what.
항쟁에 끼어들 여유가 없어
You seem
보이니
to be too occupied with our own
다행이고.
business to take part in the strife, so that's a relief.
이야기
Have you heard of the
들어보셨어요?
library recently appointed
이번에
urban legend?
도시전설 어쩌면
Perhaps it'll be
이
closely related
둥지와
to the nest
밀접한
we're so
관련이 있을지
concerned with.
몰라.
이야기해보게.
Go on.
이제 슬슬
Looks like we're
제대로
about to
된
ride a
흐름에 들어갈 것
real big
같은데.
way.
무슨 일은?
Kahuna, my homies. Or, I don't know. What do they say in Hawaii? Show up negative Gru's mother. Okay.
이대로만 가면 곧
Why was
도서관은
it to
하나협회에
urban
의해
legend from its
도시
status as an
전설로
urban
지정될
myth?
싸구려 도시 괴담들은 차고 넘치지.
Okay.
어느 것이 진실인지 허구인지
Cheap urban myths. That's
굉장히
right. Tell
모호해.
which are real and which are all made
무엇보다
up. It's
대부분의
fine.
괴담은
Great plain
사실관계를
boring way to get
파헤치고
down the root
보면
of it all.
도시 괴담이
Real
재밌어지기
fun
시작하는
begins when
건
urban myth gets
도시
recognized as
전설로
an urban legend.
인정받았을 때부터.
또 필요 이상으로
You're being too
돌려말하네.
roundabout. Oh, we're gonna get dismantled. Cleave.
협회에서 지정한 등급이 상승한다면
High grade, we can expect to
전보다
attract
정보의
guests of high
가치가
class
높은
and more
손님들이
valuable
온다는
information. Is
거지?
that what you're trying to say?
그거야.
You got it. Urban
모름지기
legends get
도시에서
talked
일이
about. People
벌어진다
begin to acknowledge
하면
us as an
도시
actual
전설부터
phenomenon in the
시작되는
city
거지.
worth their attention.
어릴 땐 말이야.
You see, when I was a kid, my
할머니가
grandma used to
들려주던
tell me
도시
tales
전설
about all sorts of
이야기만
urban
들어도
legends, and it would
벌벌
always send a
떨었던
chill
적이
down
있거든.
my spine.
짜증나게
if you're
옛날
naughty,
생각나네.
the library will send an invitation to you. Ah, bugger, didn't want to be reminded of the old
가족?
days.
그래.
Family? Yeah,
뭐,
family. I lost them all,
아무도
though.
남지 않았.
지금은
So you're without
가족이
family
없다는
now.
거야?
이제 곁에는 한
No one's
명도
with me
없어.
anymore. I was raised by my
난
grandma.
할머니, 부모님은 어떻게
No, my parents
돌아가셨는지도
passed away and
모르고
grandma disappeared without
할머니는
notice
어느 날
one day.
사라졌. 그리고 또
And then, never mind. It's
아니다.
nothing special.
뭐 평범한 얘기.
No, I want to hear more. What are you even trying to say?
전에 말했었지.
Anyways, you said your goal is to get
너의
this one book
목적은
that'll give you freedom,
자유를
right?
맞아.
That's right. I want the
난
freedom to leave
이곳에서
this place and
나갈
freedom
수
to
있는
live as
자유와
myself
그리고
and the freedom to
잊어버릴 수 있는
forget.
자유.
그러면 책을 모으는
Is freedom the only
이유는
reason you're trying to gather all
완전한
these
자유를
books?
찾는
반은 맞고
You're only half right.
난 오랜 시간
During my time
땅속에
living underground, I can
처박혀서
only pick up fragmented
파편적인
information
정보들만
about the
주워
outside
담았어.
world.
똑같은
I've seen and
이야기만
heard the same stories over and
반복해서
over and
듣고
over
본
again.
거지. 이제는
I want to
새로운
hear new
이야기를 듣고
stories now. I
싶어.
want to see new faces.
새로운 얼굴들을 보고 싶고.
Yeah,
그래서 세상의 모든 것이 담긴
that's also why
책을
I'm looking
원해.
for a book that contains everything about the world. If
그리고
you're naughty, an
동시에 작은
arbiter will
복수를
come down on
원하지.
you, like what happened to H Corp. Like R.I.P. the Kong family should have been Angela, I guess. A little bit of revenge at the same time.
복수라.
Revenge,
나를
huh? For
이꼴로
one, taking
만든
revenge on the
가증스러운
abominable
사람과
person and world that
세상에
made me
대한
into
복수.
what I am. Okay.
그 사람이 꿈꿨던 걸
Alright.
철저히 무너뜨린 후에야.
Only after I've completely and
비로소
thoroughly destroyed
내 자유를
everything
완성할
he
수 있겠지.
dreamed of will my freedom finally be whole. Who is he? Like, who are we spiting so
이
hard?
붉은 초대장을
Yeah,
따라가다
this is how I'm
보면
looking right now, trying to
네가
figure out what
원하는
the fuck she's
자유와
talking about.
복수에 닿게 된다는 거지.
Well, we keep following this red invitation.
정확히는
It will guide me to a
자유와
book that'll let
복수를
me
이루게
achieve such
해줄
things
책을
to be
넣는
exact.
어떤 형태로 내 소망이 이루어질지는
How exactly those
나도
wishes
몰라.
will come true is beyond. Does she
나와
like rub a
도서관을
lamp and
완성시켜줄
Genie grants her
단
free
하나의
wishes?
책.
One book will complete me in the library.
내가 원하는
If I can
모든
find
것이
that one
적혀
absolute
있을
book contain
그 단
everything I
하나의
want to
책을
know,
찾게
all will
된다면
be resolved.
해결되겠지.
잠깐.
Wait, hold
책만
on. That's your
찾으면
whole
될
plan?
거라고?
Just find a book? You don't
방법을
exactly
확실히 아는 게
know
아니야.
how to earn that freedom and stuff?
확실히 아는
The
것은
only thing I know
하나야.
for sure is that I
이
myself will become
초대장의
whole
끝에
at the end of a journey
나는
led by the
나로서
invitation.
완전해질 것. 도서관은 무한한
Library is
공간이야.
infinite space. I could extract infinite
무한히
books from
손님들의
countless
책을
guests and store them all
추출하고
if I
소장할
wanted
수
to.
있어. 하지만
Simply collecting
목적
books
없이
almost filled
쓰레기만
a chunk
가득한
without a clear
책들을
purpose in mind is
수집하는
rather
것은
inefficient, don't you think?
굉장히 그래서 전에 말했듯
Hence the invitation's
초대장이
guidance along the path that leads to a book
도서관에서
I wish
내가
to obtain,
원하는
as I
책에 도달할
explained
수 있는
before.
길로.
그 단 하나의
Let's
책을
say you
얻었다
got that
쳐.
one book somehow.
그런데 결국에
But you don't
그
even
책이
know
너를
what
어떤
it
형태로
will
완전하게
exactly do to
해줄지
you to
모르는
make you
것이고.
whole.
그런 건
I don't
상관없어.
care what happens to me. I'll be satisfied with my thing
결과만을
as long
얻을
as I
수
can get
있다면.
results.
무서울
Bro thinks
정도의
he's playing a book.
집념이구나.
Yeah, he's looking at like Angel just sent him something on his phone, but he's just looking at an invitation.
예술 분야
That's
지정
Zach, librarian of
사서
the arts. It's like flat on
엄청
the floor. Huh?
퍼질러져 있는데?
There's a lot of green. Before turning back again. Books
책도
are all
어질러져
42.
있고
I'm sensing zero
일할
motivation to
생각이 없어 보이.
work.
저기요.
Hello, Mr.
지정
Nutzak,
사서
patron
넷장
librarian.
씨. 네가 이렇게
If you keep refusing to
비협조적이면
cooperate,
난
Angela's gonna raise
엔젤라한테
hell with me.
칼군당해. 일어나 주십시오.
Please wake up. I mean, fair
모든 힘을
enough.
쏟아부었는데
You know how it feels to give everything you
그게 다
got to make
망가진
something only
기분
to see it completely break.
알아요? 정말
I
열심히
tried so hard
모래성을
building a sandcastle,
만들었는데
got swept away by the waves.
파도에
I
모래성을
bet it
부숴버린
was
건
Angela who made those
보나마나
waves.
엔젤라겠군.
또다시 눈을
Just
뜨고
woken up once again, caught on to take charge
이번에도
of work
원치
I
않는
don't
일에
want yet
부름을 받았네.
again.
잠시
Leave me alone for a
내버려둬요.
bit. I want to go back to
다시
sleep.
잠들고 싶.
You know what?
아이고
That's fair,
머리야.
Zach. That's fair.
어째 하나같이 엔젤라를
Look, everyone
싫어하나.
hate Angela so much.
제발 도와주라.
Please help me out, will
같은
ya? We're in the same
처지끼리.
boat, you know? He barely sits up.
당신도 참
Pitiable,
불쌍하네요.
man. How did you end up at a place like
어쩌다 이런.
this?
그치?
I know, right?
나도
I think it's
내가
a pretty
불쌍하다고
miserable spot
생각해.
too.
그러니까
So can you
제발
please spare
어?
some of that
우리
sympathy
같이
for us
힘내서
working hard together?
일합시다.
아시다시피
You probably know already, but I'm
전
Net
예술의
Zach,
층을
librarian on the
담당한
artsy
지정사서.
floor.
나도 정식으로
And proper
인사할게.
introduction from me as well. I'm Roland,
엔젤라를
Angela's
도와
servant and
도서관
library
일을 하고
worker.
있는.
I gotta wonder how am I
어떻게
always left with
맡은
that kind of
일들이
work that doesn't suit me
하나같이
at
저와
all.
맞지 않.
그러게 말이다.
You tell me, I never thought I'd work in a library of
나도
all places
도서관에서 일하게
either.
될 줄. 아무튼
Anyways, you gotta
내가
be
책을
selling books
가져다
related to the
주면
arts
넌
from
예술에 대한
bunch I
책을
bring,
분류하는
right?
거지?
그렇다고 하더라고요.
Apparently. So,
통성명은
you can go
끝났으니
back now since we're done
이제 돌아가
exchanging names and
주실래요?
all. Goat Zach, I don't know, man. He seems like a bum. You lie down, but you gotta do your work,
안
right?
하고
It's
싶어도
not like I have a
안
choice
할
in the
수가
matter. I'm counting on you.
믿고
Please finish
있을게.
your work, alright? I like the little
제대로 일해줘야
alien
한다.
guys he's got. Those things are adorable. They need to make a marketable plush of that. Oh yeah, we didn't get anything new. Heart of Aspiration. Ooh, what the fuck? So that does nothing. Lose 4 HP if a character did not deal any damage for a scene, and then you don't have any passives. Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. Nice, nice. That's 2, so I use that. This one is free, so I'll do this. Nice. Now they should take damage, yeah. That one's like that. Nice. Alright. So then we just need to take care of. Ooh, that's not good. Four to 6, that's a 1 to 6. Might as well try. One down. That one's paralyzed, that's good. do not like how the screen's shaking so much. Okay, there we go. That's much better. I don't know, that massive amount of screen shake just gave me like a small headache. Alright, that's both lungs down, so now it's just for heart. Let's cook something, I don't know. That screen shaking is giving me a headache. Surely there's gotta be something in settings to turn off screen shake. No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, wait. I do need to turn that off, huh? Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. I guess it won't get too hard just yet.
엔젤라. 다들
Yo,
불렀어?
Angela, I called them all.
말쿠트,
Malkuf, yes, on
예서드.
Netzek and Hod.
넷 오랜만에
It's
다
been a
같이
while
있는
since I saw
모습을
you all
보게
give it
되네.
up in one place.
우리를 한
Angela,
곳에
what are you trying to
모아놓고선
accomplish with
무슨
this?
짓을 하...
특별한 건 아니야.
Nothing special. I simply want to have a
그냥
meet up with
서로
all
얼굴
of you.
보자고.
그래.
Alright, let's
가자.
loosen up a bit,
다들 얼굴
everybody.
우리는
We've got nothing to
당신과
talk
할
about
얘기가
with the likes
없어요.
of you. Okay, that's
아니,
charged.
난
Wait,
있어.
I do.
빛을
I have
회수하는
a problem with
과정에
the process of
문제가
retrieving the
있어.
손님을
light.
죽여 책으로
You don't
만드는
want to kill the
게
guests with your own
싫은 거지?
hands, do you?
너희가 직접
You don't want to suffer
고통받기도 싫고
yourselves
말이야.
either.
맞아.
He's right. Even though the
아무리
guests
손님들이
chose to
자신의
come
또다시
in here,
사람을
we
죽음으로
shouldn't drag people
내몰면서
to death
일을
as
하는
part of our
건
work.
말도
That's
안
not
돼.
right.
100명을 죽이는 건
We're alright with killing
괜찮으면서
hundreds upon hundreds of
101명을
employees, but
죽이는
now
게
you're upset about killing
문제가
a few
있다고 말하는 거야?
strangers?
위선 날
Hypocrites.
너희와
Don't let
같이
me with you
취급하지
lot,
않으면
will you?
좋겠어. 난 적어도
I at least seek
그들에게
agreement
동의를
from them.
구하거든. 할 말 있네,
Got
넷째.
anything left to say, Netzek?
우리는 그게
We
마지막이라고
thought that would be the
생각했어.
last of it, not any more of
더 이상
this.
어쩔 수
We
없어,
don't have a
넷째가.
choice, Netzek.
우리가 할 수 있는
Nothing
말은
we say
없는
will
거야.
get through her anyways.
엔젤라,
You're still so cold and heartless,
당신은
Angela.
끝까지 냉정하고
Don't be so
감정적으로
emotional
몰아.
now.
너희도 이런
I know you all
방법밖에
realize deep
없다고
inside your hearts that
속으로
this is the
인정하고
only
있는 걸
way.
알아. 이러고 싶지
If you didn't want
않았다면
to do this, you should have tried to
처음부터
stop me in
거리를
the
하지
first place.
말았어야지. 다들 나가도록.
Leave, all of you. Okay, so now we have 3 librarians. Alright, urban legend. What's the first one of this? Oh, it's probably gonna be San.
언제까지 무릎
You
꿇고
can't kneel
버틸
forever,
거야?
you know.
부탁이다.
I beg you, my juniors are all dead.
그 말만 몇
Said that man
번째야.
times by now.
귀에
It's gonna ring in my ears
딱지
for
생기겠네.
days.
나도 알아.
Look, I know what happened. Your
너네
crew all died on a
사무소
trip
애들이
to a place called the
도서관이라는
library.
곳에 갔다가
치바이에서 힘을
Took
빌려주면
us to
좋겠어.
for support. I want to retrieve their books
그
at least.
무작정 협회
And barging into
본사까지
this way,
와서 이렇게
HQ to
버티는
beg
건
like
좀
this. It's not the right
아니지.
way to do it. Come on, you
알만큼
know
아는
better
녀석이
than
왜
that.
이럴? 이사돌아,
Isidore,
나도
please,
이렇게
let's
부탁할 테니까
help him out just once. Could we
상부에
at least request our
이번 건에
superiors
대한
for a
검토
review of the
요청이라도.
case?
줄리아,
Julie, I know you're friends with
아무리
this
이
idiot,
바보
but even then,
참치의
we should not act
친구라
upon
해도
friendship or attachment. The
우리는
whole
정으로만
system could
움직이면 안
collapse
되는 거야.
otherwise.
이놈 저놈 가리지 않고
But we were
드러눕고
filled with all
빌라오는
kinds of
녀석들로
miserable folks
이곳
begging and
로비가
pleading for
차고도
help.
넘치겠. 말단이라
You
해도
may be a
너
low-grade
또한
pipsqueak, but
치과의
you're
직속
still a sway
해결사니까.
associate fixer
이게 왜
nonetheless. You better
똑똑히
remember
알아도.
what you learned today.
이번 일은
We're responsible
나에게도
for this
책임이
case,
있는
and
건 그리고
the
치바이에도
association is
책임이
responsible
있는
for it too.
거라고. 협회 기록
No
어디에도
one in our records to say
치바이와
that's what
관련
is
있다는
involved in
증거는
this case,
전혀
though.
없는데?
I have no idea what you're talking about,
무슨
miss.
소리야?
꼬리
So
자르기인가?
that's how it is. You use this as you please, then turn your back
그렇게?
on us so easily.
저기요,
Hello,
말은
you're putting the
똑바로
blame on the
하셔야죠.
wrong people here.
설사 그런
Even if such a
거래가
deal
뒤에서
did take
오갔다
place, like you said,
해도
you must have demanded or at least expect a
거래라면
corresponding
말이야.
reward. That's what a deal is, after
너도
all.
무언가 서로가 서로를
Use
이용하는 거래를
association as
했을
much as the
텐데
association
그런
used
식으로
you. You don't
말하면
get
안
to talk
되죠.
like it was a one-sided extortion.
초짜 시절로
Come on, let's not
돌아가기라도
act like
했어?
rookies now. You've been in this
8년 정도
business for 8
해결사
years. You
일을
should know how things
했으면
work by now.
알만한 건
이사돌아,
Isadora, you don't have to be so
그렇게까지 말할 건
harsh. We all
없잖아.
started out as office
그래도
mates. I'm
답답해서
just frustrated. I
그런다.
don't want to see him in such a wretched
이런
state
모습
either.
나도
Ugh,
보기야.
English. Sorry,
미안해.
I understand what you're trying to say.
이 바닥은
You're
그런
right. That's how
곳이었지.
it's always been. I'll go look for another way now.
이제
산.
Sad. I'm so
나도
sorry. I never thought it
미안해.
would turn out this way.
이봐.
Well, would you look at that? Now
일이란
this
것이
is proper
진행되려면
procedure I'm
이렇게
talking about.
절차가 따라야
An
하나협회가
association just elevated the
도서관을
library from urban
도시
myth to
전설급
urban
사건으로
legend.
지-
That means
그
our
말은
association can now officially act on
공식적으로
this case,
협회에서도
right?
그래도
Well, yeah, but
치바이에서
we
어떻게
still don't know
움직일지 모르는
who it stands
거니까
on yet, so don't get your
너무
hopes up,
기대는
alright?
하지 마.
고마워 이사돌아.
Thank you, Isadora. I really
다
owe
네
you one.
덕분이야.
Zoe, come
그리고
save
미안해.
me.
메모대로
Apologies for
마음쓰게
laying my
해버려서.
burden on you.
난
It's nothing I
그냥
did was compile information
합당하게
from a
보고된
procedure and send it
정보들을
to the higher
모아서
ups.
쓴 얘기들이긴
Recently,
했지만
have been reports of
조직과
several
다른
syndicates and
사무소들도
offices fell victim
도서관에서
to a library,
당했다는
although they were
확실한
mostly
정보들이
insignificant
존재했으니까.
fledglings.
그래도
It's all
유과의
thanks to
정보
mass
처리
will done by
담당인
lovely
이사돌아가
Isadora from
빠르게
Section 6 that
움직여줘서
could be handled
처리된
so
거지?
quickly, right? That's my girl.
역시 편한 대로 생각해.
Fine, believe in whatever you want.
그래서
Anyway, do you still have
그
the invitation
초대장이라는
with you?
건
협회에서
Isadora,
본격적으로
anyone?
움직이려는 건가? 이제부터 좀 달라질 거야.
차이가
How much of
큰가
a
봐?
difference does that make?
지금까지의 손님들이 흥미 반 호기심 반으로
Clear goal
왔다면
mind involving the
아,
library.
어째서?
How
협회에서
so? In case
공식적으로
officially
선정한
recognized by the
사건은
association's
돈
guaranteed
되는
to be
일이란
rewarding,
거니까.
money attracts an awful lot of
돈
attention.
냄새 이제 좋든 싫든
The scale of our
일이
affairs is only
커지기
going to
시작한
escalate
거라고
from
보면
here,
돼.
like it or not.
아직 위험도나
Our threat
중요도를
level and
높게
importance is
평가하진
still probably on the
않았지만
lower end, but
협회에서
we'll
다루는
nevertheless see
일인
all sorts of
만큼
people trying to
온갖
unravel
곳에서
mysteries of
이곳을
this place, so
파헤치려고 할
let the
거야.
association have an eye on us.
좋은걸?
I like to
더
sell that.
가치가
I can
높은
make more
책들이
valuable books
만들어진다는
out of them.
뜻이기도
I still have a
하니까.
lot to see and learn.
전부터
I
궁금했는데
wondered for a
말이야.
while what was stopping you from leaving
넌
here.
왜
저주가 걸려
I'm under a
있으니까.
curse.
깊고도 깊은
A
오랜
deep ancient
저주가
curse that's what's
내 안에 서려
attached to me.
있지. 인간이 아닌 존재는
No, being
이곳의
that's
입구로 나갈 수 없어.
no being that isn't human can walk out of this place.
오히려
Besides,
나도
I don't want to
대갚아주기
leave this place
전까지
until I've had my
나가고 싶지
revenge
않아.
either.
그래도 아직까지는
It's not too bad
나쁘지
so
않은
far. I've
느낌이야.
been actually quite delighted
요즘 난
lately.
지금까지
It's
살았던
been full of
감옥에
brand new
비하면
things, unlike the
모든
prison
게
that was my
새로운
past life.
것뿐이니까. 처음 보는 얼굴.
New faces, accumulating
늘어가는
knowledge, intriguing
지식.
events. I like this abundance of
그리고
freshness. I want to
흥미로운
know more.
상황들이
I'll keep
가득해서
learning
좋아.
and learning as I learn. I might
좀
finally
더 알고
figure out
싶어. 내가
why I had to be
왜
subject
그런
to
꼴을
such
겪어야만
torment.
했는지.
Oh, if I was
나도
getting somewhere
분발해야겠네.
happy.
네가 나갈 수 없다면
Can't leave you here as long
나도
as you
똑같이
can.
나갈
You
수.
know?
언젠가 여기서
Hey, we
나갈
get to
수
leave one day.
있게
Why don't you
되면
take to a place I
내 당구
frequent?
식당을
You
말하는
mean a
거야?
restaurant?
맞아.
Yep, doing
거기가
some sick
미트
meat
스튜에
stew
나는
there.
기사에
One
의뢰해서
of the
주문
secrets that stews
제작했다는
for
거대
giant tin
양철
poppy
냄비가
commissioned
그집
T
비결 중
Corp to
하나인데
customize.
10초
Boil meat with
언저리
some water
정도만
for just
고기를
10
넣고
seconds in
끓이면
that thing,
마치
and you get
3일 내내
tender as meat
굽고 온
with
것처럼
rich
고기가
broth
야들야들하고
that you
육수가
normally only get
진하게
after 3 straight
우러나오거든.
days of boiling.
깊은 맛을 내면서도
tasted so
빠르게
rich and
먹을
such
수 있는 게
a-
대박이야.
This
가격이
restaurant's so
좀 나가서
hot. Beyond
기껏 받은
uses,
일을 위해
prices
절반을
are a
써버린
bit
적도
high.
있었지.
I spent half of my last
그래도
jobs paying on a single meal
그만큼의
one time,
가치가
but it's
있는
totally worth it.
곳이거든.
You know what? That's fair.
아, 혹시 음식은
Are
못
you
먹나?
okay with me? Sorry for bringing up useless words, man.
죄송합니다. 식당은
There are
아니더라도
plenty of other places you love
관장님이
to visit, so
좋아하실
I'll make
만한
sure to give you a
장소는
tour
꽤
through the
있으니.
city, man.
음식을 먹을 수는 있어도
I can eat, but I
맛은
cannot
못
taste the
느껴.
food.
하지만
I could wish to try
가능하다면
dining like you people do if I
사람들처럼
get a chance.
먹어보고 싶. 뭐가
In
되었든
any case, we need to
이
finish the
일을
task at hand
끝내야
before
그 입
anything.
그리고
What happened to
스튜는
that outfit she had at the start of the
기억해둘게.
game? That's my question. Gone? Just never existed? That's right. I mean, you're only a 1 coin, so. Well, I'm excited to get these books. Wade's one of my favorite offices. I think in terms of fixer offices, it has to be like Zwei and then 7 Association. There we go. Alright, how's that looking? We'll be fine for the next floor. I think there's a next floor. We'll just wing rate it, because, I mean, they're staggered. No point in manually going through it. Netzak, okay. Let's see what he's gonna have to fight. Fragment of universe. What's this thing's gimmick? Yo, that's it. Can we win this time? No. Okay, so you hold enlightenment and then that does nothing. Okay. That's wonderful. Alright, will we actually win the clash this time? Yes! God forbid I read. But yeah, you think I get through the new Kanto 9. I'll probably make a video about my run later. I don't know. I'll do something with the next part when it comes out tomorrow. Probably just stream it and then upload the VOD. So tomorrow won't be a Ruina stream, it'll be Limbus. Layhan wasn't that hard. And then Saturday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime then I'll do another stream maybe. Inflict bind on him, he's a fraud. I mean, he's kind of a fraud either way now after they nerfed him. This is a long ass fight. I think they're expecting me to have. Oh yeah, I did pre-nerf, but I don't know. I just didn't find it that difficult. I think they expected me to have 2 dice for this fight. Because this is taking forever. The gimmick's easy enough, but like. The sound effects are funny at least. Womp, womp, womp. Come on, retaliate. Yes. Alright. And then this should be fight over here. There we go. Easy enough.
아저씨,
You gotta wake
바닥에서
up. You
자면
get
입
sick and you
돌아가요. 입
sleep on the floor.
돌아가.
Back again.
이
You know what?
냄새.
Don't tell me. A beer
역시
can? Where the
맥주
heck
캔.
do you get this?
어떻게 구한
롤랑,
It's
여긴
library roll.
도서관이에요.
Check for life possibilities. Everything's
가능성의
possible.
빛으로 세워진
Book.
거지?
I'll
책 분류는
probably
제대로 하고
lock
있는
corp
거지?
after I finish ruina.
손님 접대는 나름 잘 하는 것 같던데.
Seemed okay receiving guests at least.
분류는 해뒀다고?
Books are.
바닥에 뭉텅이로 어질러 놓은 게 정리했.
한잔해요.
Here, have a drink.
No?
You've got meds at least. Well, let me take a sip if you
향도
insist. Never guess I would
여기서
take a
맥주를
chance.
마시게 될 줄은
I get the chance
몰랐는데.
to drink beer in this place.
이
Boy, how I
탄산과
miss the
시원한
smoking
목 넘김.
softness.
좋죠.
Good stuff, eh?
저
It sure
그래서
is, brother.
일은 좀
How's
할만해?
work been going?
그럭저럭요.
It's been going
어떻게
somehow.
그렇다고
I'm
만족스럽다는 건
satisfied.
아니에요.
어떤 점이 제일
What's your biggest complaint at the
불만족스러우실까?
moment, then?
내 손으로
If I have to take someone else's
누군가의
life in my
삶을 앗아간
hands.
그러지 않고서는
That's morbid.
너도 죽을
It's either
텐데.
you or them, ain't it?
그래서
That's why I have to
싸우잖아요.
fight. That's what I don't like
그래서
about it.
앞으로도
I'll probably have to kill even more
많은
people as time
사람을
goes by.
이 손으로 아무리 쓰레기
Doesn't
같은
matter if it's
짓을
a
한
saint or a scum of
사람이라도
the earth. Everyone wants to live on the same.
살고
뭔 말인지는
Pick
알겠다.
up what you're putting down.
근데
It's
여기
so
밖으로
different out
나가도
there, really.
똑같아.
People are hurt and kill others because
자기가
they don't
다치기
want to be
싫어서
hurt
상처 입히고
themselves.
내가 살기 위해서는
Take others' lives so
누군가를
you can keep
죽여야만
yours.
하는
Bit too
거지.
obvious, maybe.
너
확실히
That's how things
밖은
were in the
그랬던 것
outside
같긴
world.
하네요.
어디 출신이었어?
Where are you from, by the way?
동지?
Nest, the back
뒷골목?
streets.
알딸딸해서
Dunno,
잘
I'm feeling tipsy. I
모르겠어요.
can remember for sure. So I worked at
확실한 건
Lobotomy Corp.
오.
It's pretty sweet smart
그런
working at
대기업에서
Megacorp like
일하고.
that.
그렇게
You
보이나요?
really think so?
당연하지.
Of course, people are bound
날개에
to me and
입사하면
when it gets
누구나
to join a wing,
부러워하잖아.
they give a lot of
돈도 많이
cash.
주고
Welfare's nice. You
복지도
get social
좋고.
status too.
사람들이
맞아요.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
그렇게들 생각하죠. 그런 건
Let's just forget
집어치우고
about all that for now and drink some
지금은
more.
좋아.
Alright, gotta
마실
drink
수
while I
있을
can.
때
Angela's gonna
둘
speak
다
of the
정신
devil.
나갔네.
You've got to be kidding. Okay, so that one's all about stagger. Alright, now we go to level 2.
본격적인 선발대가 구성되게 됐어.
Have a lineup of
그중에는
searching you two are in
줄리아.
San Julia.
이제야 다시.
I hang back to the library.
가서
Come back safely.
잊지 마. 어쩌다
Besides,
보니
your dream
산의
book of
사정과
Mars and
우리의
the face of
목적이
coincidence of
맞아서
interest with
마스와
insanity
루루의 책을
association. We should
회수하는
try to
것이
secure as
임무
much
목표로
information as
선정되긴
possible.
했어도
We should collect as many books as we
가능한
can.
많은
알겠어. 명심할게.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
이제 와서
I know
내가
it's
물어보는
a
것도
wise way
우습지만
association specialized in
치안
peacekeeping
의뢰
security
전문인
science separate
츠바이에서
search team of all things
왜
cyber library.
그걸 아는
Why
사람이
did you come
이곳에
begging
와서
to us in
애걸
the first
복걸한
place
거야?
and knew all that?
그건
That's because this was the only place I could count on.
네 동생은
What about your younger brother?
내
My
동생은
brother is... Never mind. Once again, I'm sorry for the trouble and
아니다.
thanks again for the help.
아무
Sad.
뭐
Anyway,
너도
since you're running
어쨌든
affiliate
치바이
office, I
협력
suppose it's
사무소니까
okay to tell you this.
들어도 되겠지. 도시 악몽급으로 지정된
The
뒤틀림
distortion
현상.
phenomenon classified as an urban
본 적은
nightmare.
없어도
I'm sure you've heard of
들어본
it,
적은 있지.
even if you haven't seen it yourself, right?
백야 흡주
It's an
이후
only that's been
전
average for
도시적으로
ever since
발생하고
white
있는
nights and dark
이상현상
days.
말이야. 확실히 빈도는
Frequency may be
낮아도
low, but people are turning
무자비의
into
사람들이
monsters at
괴물로
random.
변하고
Each
있고
individual occurrence is a
각각의
huge pain
대처마다
to deal with.
처리조차 쉽게 감당해.
알아.
Yeah, I know. The
처음
pianist
발생한
refers to
뒤틀림
a case
현상인
of this phenomenon ended up
피아니스트로
killing
인해
80% of District
구구골목
9's
거주민의 8알이
population.
사망했지.
너무 갑작스럽게
It was so
발생한
sad,
일이라
so she had dispatched one of the
하나협회에서
colors immediately
뒤늦게
after realizing the
특색 중 한
severity of
명을
the
바로
situation.
투입했다고.
맞아.
That's right. But we still have
아직까지
a clue to track down the
뒤틀림이
cause of this
발생하는
phenomenon. I wonder
원인을
which color it
단서화해봤자
was.
엘사였던
Sun
로보토미사의
experience of all
증발과
corporate white night.
그곳의 둥지를 기점으로 발생한 그런데 치바이에서 판단하기를
No, you need the
뒤틀림 현상의
detective.
열쇠 중
Go find the
동료에게 듣기로는
detective.
자기가 맡던 치안 구역에
Service in
위험
the area
요소는
of
없었는데
peacekeeping sites.
갑자기
Or like a
거주민의
beast
몸이
where it's
뒤틀리면서
danger or anomaly
네발
nearby.
짐승처럼 다행히
Information
한 자릿수
kit.
정도의 사상자
That
선에서
token hit
처리할
two
수 있었지만
digits.
그리고
So
식당
that restaurant
종업원이
clerk turned into a
돌연
man-eating
식인
sandwich
샌드위치?
monster or something like that
그런
one
괴물로
time.
스바의 치안 유지의
So
뒤틀림
source is
현상은
clear and apparent
확실히
threat to sway
존재하는
peacekeeping
위험이고
activities and we expect the library to hold
도서관이
a clue
그
for
단서가 될 수
resolving
있다는
it.
거고.
그거야.
Very fortunate
불행
there
중
have been cases
다행으로
of that phenomenon, but
아직까지는
there's still
구구에서
scenes with
관측된
pianists so
최초의
far.
뒤틀림. 아무튼
Let's keep an eye
당분간은
out for the library for a
치바이에서
while, though. There's
도서관에
several
대한 상황을
suspects we need to
지켜볼
investigate,
생각인
so
것
also
같아.
won't be getting high-grade fixes.
도서관 말고도
이 정도 지원이면 충분해.
Thanks, Isidore.
몇 번이고
I'm just doing my
말했다시피
job. It's not like I'm doing
난
you a
내 할
favor or
일을 했을
anything.
뿐이니까.
Okay, so Sundari Isidore.
그렇다 하더라도
준비하자.
정말 그런 거야?
Is that really
뭐가?
true?
저
What is
녀석들이
the
말한
things
건
they said
말이야.
about Valerius this place really
백야
connects up like
흑주와
white nights and dark
엘사,
days, L-Corp and
그리고
distortion
딕플리.
phenomenon?
솔직히 난 이곳이
I'm
어디에
afraid not
있는지
even sure
감도
where
안
we are in
오잖아.
the city, Val.
그렇다면
What if I said it is?
그렇다면
If he said is,
이러니.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
백야
It's extremely
흑주처럼
rare for an
도시
incident to
전체를 아우르는
encompass the city
사건은
like the
정말
white
흔치
nights
않은
and dark
사건이야.
days did.
날개가 혼자
There
자폭하는
have been
건
some
몇 번
cases of wings
있었어도
falling apart on their own,
자신들의
but
둥지 정도에만
well, it's
영향을
only affected
끼치는데
their own nests at most.
엘사는
L-Corp was something
달랐어.
else entirely.
그 일주일은
It's like the whole city
도시
fell
전체가
asleep for a
잠에 든
week.
것 같아.
백야 흑주와
The
도서관이
similarity
관련이
really is
있다고
related to
해서
white nights and dark
뭐가
days. What does that
달라지는데?
change?
그래 그래
Nothing, I
뭐가
guess. My
됐든
work is still gonna be
내가
the
할 일이
same.
달라지.
이곳이
So this little library
도서관이구나.
transportation method is almost like a
이런
singularity.
방식으로
Yeah, but the architect will soon come and greet
도서관-
us.
엔젤라
환영합니다,
was it?
손님. 전
She really is
도서관의
the devil.
관장이자
Like,
사서인
speak of her and she
엔젤라입니다.
shall appear.
이미 알고 계신
It
것
appears
같지만
you already know
말이죠.
who I am.
우리는
We're here to take back the
마스와
books
루루의
of
책을
Mars and
회수하러
Luna.
네,
They are here
이곳에
indeed.
있다.
We
도서관에서
can get books we want
원하는
or
책을
die intend to book
얻거나
ourselves, right?
네,
That's
그렇습니다.
correct. As it was written on the
초대장에 적혀 있는
invitation.
것
벽 보고
It's like
이야기하는
I'm
것
talking to a
같아.
wall. She's so robotic.
마치 기계처럼.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her?
부디
May you
당신의
find your
책을
books in
찾으실
this
수
place.
있기를.
Alright, now I'm pretty sure this one's two parts, so I gotta manage health. Manage health, I say, and then immediately lose the clash like a dingus. This should kill, yeah, there we go. Thank you. I know there's like general receptions, but I'll probably do that in between streams. When I stream, I'll probably just focus on doing main receptions. I'll still record doing general receptions though, and I'll upload it, but I think it's better to just do main story while I'm streaming. Alright, San Julia. Do that and then this. Okay, with everything. Thank you, Roll. Oh, thank you for the subscription. There we go. And that should kill Sam. Yep. Now I can focus on you. Now, Book of the Distortion. Okay.
도서관은
Libraries
백의
located
흑주가
in the
발생한
source
곳에
of White Nights
위치해
and
있어.
Dark Days.
그리고 그
I
중심지였던
touched the
엘사의
headquarters of Elcorp, the
본사를
center of it
내가
for my
손봐서
own
사용한
use.
그 이후
I have no
발생했다는
comment to make on
뒤틀림이라는
the
것에
distortion
대해서는
phenomenon, but
딱히 할
apparently
말은
started
없어.
occurring afterwards.
뒤틀림에 대한 확실한
Little to no
정보는
information
나도
about that phenomenon
없으니까
either,
짐작은
though I
가지만.
do have a guess.
뭐야 갑자기?
Well, that came out of nowhere.
아까 전에
You were curious about
궁금하다며?
earlier, weren't you?
난
I was curious
로보토미사에서
mechanical
업무를
secretary to
보조하던
assistant manager of the Lobotomy
비서기계였어.
Corporation.
인간과 닮게
I was designed
만들기
to
위해
look like human,
감정을
feel
느끼고
emotions, and make
그
evaluations and
감정을
judgments
통해
based on those
가치 판단을 할
emotions.
네 말처럼 윤리
It
개정안을
says you
어긴 채 비밀리에
suspected
태어난
I was born in
기계였지.
secret, violating the AI ethics amendment.
우습게도
I never got to make my own
가치
judgment.
판단을
Funnily
해본 적은
enough, I had to
없지만
read the same script over and over for a million
그런 채로
years,
혼자
all for the
100만 년
success
동안
of a single
늘
project.
같은 어느덧 끝날
The
것
play
같지
that never
않던
seemed to
무대는
end finally conclude one
막을
day,
내리게
and
되었고
and
그 계획이란
the White
것이
Nights and Dark
성공한
Days happened
결과가
as a result.
백의
Thanks for letting me
흑주였다는
know.
거군.
I don't know who
어떤
came up with that
미친놈인지
insane
몰라도
plan,
그
but thanks to them, the
정신나간
distortion
계획 덕분에
phenomenon started wreaking havoc on
도시에서
the city at random
뒤틀림이라는
intervals.
지속
뜬금없이 멀쩡한
Ordinary
인간이
people would
괴물이
turn
된
into
거야.
monsters all of a sudden, and
괴물은
they'd kill
눈에
everything
보이는
in
대로
sight.
싹 다. 그리고 말도 마.
The first ever case
처음
of a
발생한
distortion, boy,
뒤틀림은
was that a
지옥도였어.
hellscape.
모두가 꽤 안전하다고
Happened without any
생각했던
oncoming sign
거주구역에서
in a
어느
district
날
that everyone
갑자기
believed to be
발생했으니까.
relatively safe. What even was District 9?
게다가 그냥 죽이는 것도
Yes, it
아니고
was a work of art too.
예술적으로 붙여진 이름이
His name was pianist
피아니스트였으니까.
for a reason.
다
What
했지.
more could I say?
어쨌든 이야기해줘서
Anyway, thanks
고마워.
for telling me all that.
네
Must have been a
입장에서는
sensitive
꽤나
topic to you.
껄끄러운 이야기.
예상보다 놀라지는
I
않네.
mean, I'm expecting spoilers if I'm playing in reverse order. I mean, like, it would be stupid of me not to expect spoilers, you know what I mean?
뒤틀림을 통해서 나온 괴물은
Did give off
도서관과
suspicious
사서가
to his learning
풍기는
by
공기와
investigating.
굉장히
I-core.
너도 너대로 마음고생 많았겠어. 그나저나 다음이
Anyway, what
문제야.
comes next is wrong. What can we do
치마이를
to live his way
어떻게
here?
이 책을
You
쓰도록
can use
해
this book. I try right now.
내 나름대로 엘사와
Should
뒤틀림
be
간의
quite
관계를
valuable to them under these
정리해봤어.
circumstances. Alright, so it is Isadora last. Come on, give me the pages. Oh. Alright, we ball. Alright, let's see what Abno we're famous. I'm Happy Teddy Bear. Oh, I've seen this guy before. I remember you. Well, not remember. It would be backwards, wouldn't it? I don't know. Yeah, the one that appears for Kanto 7, I want to say. And appears in Mare Dungeon. What the? Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. Why is my screen slowly getting foggier? What the hell? What the actual hell? Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Yeah, that checks out. I need to cut it down as well. Yikes. That's game over. Yikes. Man, we're so close to. Alright, let's try it again. I need to not target Malkuth as it's being, I don't know what to call it, obsession, I guess. Two to 5. Okay. It's almost gone. Oh, there we go. That was too close. Far too close for comfort.
이번에도 전달할
Got top
책이
books for you,
산더미야.
Malkuth.
전에 제가
Oh wait, I told you
이야기했죠.
before, but this is my third life,
이번이
right?
아, 그렇지.
Oh yeah, you've been thinking about your
예전에
previous
너에 대해
lives?
최근
Oh
엔젤라도
wait, I heard from
그러던데.
Angela this place is related to
로보토미
lobotomy
코퍼레이션과
corporation.
관련이 좀
Is that
있는
really
거야?
true?
조금 정도가
It's not just
아니에요.
related somehow. I was an AI in
전
charge of a control team in
로보토미사의
lobotomy
지휘부서를
corporation.
맡은
AI?
AI is an
인공지능?
artificial intelligence.
잠깐,
Hold on a sec.
너도
You're an AI,
인공지능이라고?
just like Angela?
제가 잘못
Sorry, my one was a
말했어요.
little off. I wasn't a real AI.
생전에 뇌를
As a human's
복원해서
brain was restored for a second
다시
chance of
삶을
anything.
부여받은
순간 인공지능
She
윤리
knows
개정안을
for
이렇게
Silver's
많이
place violated
어겼나
the AI
싶어서
ethics
가슴이
amendment even more than
철렁했다.
just one time. But had
그러면
burning this
머리에서
place to
당장
ground any
매일
moment if that
쳐들어와도
were the
이상하지
case.
않거든.
머리라면
You mean the
도시를
institution that
관리하는
manages the
기관을
city?
말씀하시는 거죠.
그래, 그 머리.
Yeah, but
평소에
they
뭘 하나
usually like
싶어도
to say awfully quiet,
일을 할
but when
땐
they
빠르고
do have
철저하다고
work, they're
들었거든.
scarily thorough and quick about it. Or so I've heard, you know?
천연덕스러우시네요.
So casual, aren't you? I
전
thought we were having a serious
나름
conversation
진지한
here.
이야기.
아, 미안.
Oh,
워낙
whoops.
이런저런 일을
Sorry,
겪다
I've
보니
gone through all kinds of
머릿속의
stuff, so my
우선순위가 좀
priorities tend
바뀌어서.
to be a bit unusual.
그렇다고
Sorry, I was
말끝은 이
trying to
말을
ignore
무시한
what you
건
were saying or
아니야.
anything, Malkuth.
기분
I'm sorry
나빴다면 사과할게.
it made you feel bad.
롤랑도
You have a rather
참
unique
특이한
personality,
성격이네요.
Roland.
이렇게 생각하는
It was all
것도
part of my survival
나름
strategy.
생존 전략. 그건 그렇고
Anyways, back to your past. You said you
로보토미사의
used to be a boss
지휘부서를
of a
맡고
control
있었다고?
team back in Lobotomy Corp, right?
맞아요.
That's right, and
제가
now I'm in charge of
이래봬도
history here, as you can
역사를 다
see.
그래서
So I start out by
제
tracing
역사부터
back
다시 더듬었어요.
in my own history very,
아주
very slowly.
천천히
Would you like to
들어주실래요?
have a listen? Not a fan
너무
of
길고
long and
복잡한
convoluted
건 좀
stories.
이런
Hey, don't be
분위기에서
such a mood
당연히
killer.
들어줘야
You're
하는
supposed
거
to agree
아닌가요?
here.
그걸 알면서 왜
Well, why
물어?
bother asking if you get
그냥
telling the
말해.
story anyway? You know what?
그렇네요.
You got me there.
전
You know, at least I was
결함이 있는
working
제
lobotomy corp as the head
로보토미에서
of the control
지휘부서를
team, bearing all
담당하라는
my
일을
flaws.
받았어요. 깨어나자마자
Let's give it a role to play as soon as I
무작정
woke
일을
up,
부여 지금까지의
not realizing
자신이
who I truly was,
누군지도 모르 과거에 매듭짓지
but
못한
with my heart still
아픔과
aching
후회가
from the
가슴이 미어 터질
unresolved
정도로
pain and
가득 차
regret for my
있었죠.
past, almost about to burst.
그렇게
Just like that, I
로보토미사에서
kept
전
doing inhumane
망가진
acts for
것처럼
lobotomy corp.
반일륜적 하지만
I didn't even question what I was
제가
doing
해야 할
since it was all just
일이었으니
work to me.
의문의 소명인 것처럼
I felt like a
느꼈거든요.
calling even. The only thing guiding me was
막연하게
vague feeling that
내
something went
노력이
wrong because I didn't try
부족해서
hard
일이
enough.
꼬인다고 생각. 그리고
A twisted sense of effort pushed many
삐뚤어진
into
노력으로
peril. I forced
다른
others
사람을
into following my
사지로
selfish
몰았어요.
standards like a frugal child.
남에게
Like a
투성부리듯
fretful child.
강요만 하면서
I can English.
상당히 골치
Must have been rough
아팠겠구만.
for you being told to work like
영문도
that
모르고
without knowing
일을
what you were
하라고
getting
했으니.
into.
로보토미에서
Did
일하다
your
보니
memories naturally come back
과거의
after working in
기억이
lobotomy
돌아오기라도
corp for a
하는 거야?
while, or
돌아왔다고
it's
해야
more like
할까요?
it'd be more correct to say I was reminded of
자연히
them.
떠올랐어요. 지금이 세
My life
번째
at lobotomy
삶이라면
corp was actually my second.
로보토미에서의 삶은 그리고
And when my emotions
로보토미에서
finally erupted while
일하던 중
working there, I could remember
제
my first
안의
life,
감정이 폭발해 내가 저지른
all the mistakes
실수와
and faults I
잘못들.
made and regret.
왜 제가
I can
노력에만
understand
집착하는지
why I'd been
알았어요.
so obsessed with trying hard.
누군가에게
Turns out
인정받고
what I
싶을
really wanted was
뿐이었죠.
recognition.
내가 이만큼
Look, I'm
노력하니까
trying so
나는
hard. I'm a
쓸모
useful
있다고.
person. I never knew how to stand up without
전
leaning on someone else.
그렇게
After
제
I vented
안에
out all my
응어리를
emotions,
쏟고
the
나서야
struggle that had been haunting me for so
매듭이
long
풀릴 수
finally
있었죠.
dissolved.
두 번째 삶에서
I found redemption for
첫 번째 삶에
my
구원을
first life
받은
during my
거예요.
second life.
그러니까
Alright, so let me get this
잘못을
straight.
저질러서
You did something wrong,
죽었고
which you
그게
regret so much,
굉장히
and died.
후회스러웠는데
So I came back to life and got
어쩌다
another job,
부활해서
and a
일을
big
하다
lump of
보니
regret
그
in your heart
응어리가
eventually got
풀렸다?
resolved in a turn of events.
간단하게
I guess that's
말하자면
one way to put it.
그러네요.
잠깐.
Hold
다
on for
그럴
a
수
moment.
있다고
Let's say
쳐.
that everything
도시가
else makes
도시니까.
sense, since it's the city we're talking about. That's one way to put it.
근데 누가 널
But
되살린
who
거야?
revived you and for what
그냥
reason? Just to
단순히
give you that
깨달음을 얻게
enlightenment?
하려고?
그럴 거예요.
Maybe, so that I can let
제가
out all my
못다푼
resentment
한을
and
쏟을
sorrow.
수 제가
That I can find redemption.
구원받을 수 있도록
입은 삐뚤어졌어도
Don't delude yourself.
말은 똑바로 해야지 말코트.
Angela with a steel chair, I guess. Wow.
아이 깜짝이야. 뭐야?
listening
갑자기
office?
튀어나.
너를
Your
구원하기
salvation
위해서가
was
아니야.
never in his interest.
그 사람은
He only did it as a
자신만이
means to find his
구원받기
own
위해서
redemption.
그 짓을 한 거지. 넌
I
나한테
wasn't the one
이용당한 게
using
아니야.
you.
그 사람의
It
자기
was
만족을
him. He
위해
used all of you just to
너희들이
satisfy
이용당한
himself.
거지.
I can't bear to hear
더
any
이상
more of
못
this
들어주겠네.
nonsense.
엔젤라
Angela.
이만
So I
잠들어줘야 할
need
것
you to fall
같아.
asleep.
왜?
What's with
그런
those
표정이야?
faces? Okay, Dustblade Cho'Gath was one time and it can't even be built anymore.
너희가 그토록
It's the rest
원하던
you all long
휴식일
for.
텐데.
그렇게 될
We
순
can't let
없어요.
you do that. We've worked so hard to make this happen.
노력이
Worked hard. How funny. Would you really call what you've done hard work? We're not going to sit still and let you take away our light.
우리의
Our light? You're not the boss. I would never listen to you even if you were.
그래.
Of course you
넌
won't. You're
잘난
still
그
loyal
사람을
to that
따르고 있는
man.
의미가
것이.
I won't let you
사라지도록 두지
rob me of
않겠어.
the meaning I finally found.
역시
No one is by my
내
side
편은
as I
하나도
expected.
없네.
그리 쓸쓸히
Do not feel
내가
so
너와
lonesome.
함께
Oh, I
서줄
closed too
테니.
fast for her. I shall stand by your side if no one else will soon. Oh, it's Bina. Okay. Damn it, Bina. Even in the end, this must be yet another consequence of his actions. I simply acknowledge all events as valid.
그, 내가 눈물을 흘릴
I
수
would,
있는
I would
몸이었다면
have shed a tear of gratitude for you if I
눈물
could. Feel free to act upon your wishes. Angela, a machine consumed by desires. You cannot take this path.
되고 안 되고는
I decide what I can or
내가
can't do
선택해.
now.
언제까지
You can't cling to
로보토미에
Lobotomy
얽매여 있으려고?
Corporation forever.
넌
Aren't you
네가
interested in learning
누구였는지,
more about yourself or
어떻게
living your
살고
own
싶은지.
life?
내
My
삶은
life? It was to save
인류를
humanity.
구원. 그래서
That's why I could willingly sacrifice my
기꺼이
life. It was
목숨을
for a
바칠
greater
수 있었던
cause.
거야.
바보 같기 짝이 없어.
What a bunch of idiots.
또
Seems
한 번
another storm
폭풍
swept
휩쓸고 가.
제 첫 번째
I
삶과
gave away
두
my
번째
two
삶
previous
모두
lives trying to save
사람들을
people, and I'm
구하기 위해
willing to do it again
바쳤어요.
for a third time.
우리는
We've stood all
인류를
those
위해
hardships and trials for the sake of humanity.
롤랑도
Do we look like idiots to you too, Roland?
우리가
Well, it's not like I
나야
know
자세한
enough of
속사정을
the
알지
details. Don't get
못하니까
this whole saving
인류의
humanity thing
구원이니
either.
뭐니. 말코트 네가
But that's what you
진심으로 그걸
sincerely hope for. Who
원했다면
am I to judge?
내가
당연히 진심이죠.
Of course I'm sincere. Please leave me be for a
봐주세요.
bit. I need some time to think.
그래 보이네.
Alright, you do look like you
숨 좀
need some
돌리고
rest.
있으라고.
Remember, deep breaths, okay?
그리고
Oh, you don't have to be too
다음엔 괜히
courteous with me
존댓말
when
쓰지
we
말고
talk. Just so I'd let you know.
편하게
Yeah. Okay, what do these do? Staggered damage on winning a clash, okay. Decrease the cost, okay. All dice gain 1-2 power and clash. Okay, so this one's about clashing. Let's do section 3.
그렇습니다, 부장님.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid San and Julia
산과
couldn't make it
줄리아는
back, requesting additional support. What do you think the purpose of the library is?
자네가
지금까지의
From the
정보에 따라
information we've gathered so far,
말씀드리자면
it's the accumulation of knowledge.
지식의
Accumulation of knowledge, you
축적이라.
say.
도서관은
The library
거래를
simply
개시할
offers a
뿐입니다.
deal, has no influence on the
외부의
outside
영향을
world.
끼치지도
It only
않으며
rewards or punishes
오직
those who have
들어간
entered.
자들만을 승자는 원하는 책을
Winner can get the
얻고
books they want, and the
패배한
loser becomes a
자는
book that the library
도서관이
wants.
원한
뒤틀림
Any
현상과의
linkage to the distortion
관계성은
phenomenon? That
뒤틀림과는
is unclear.
하지만
But my
어렴풋이
instinct
느껴지는
suggests that has to be
감으로는
related to the
반드시
phenomenon
관련이
somehow.
있다는 것입니다.
이유는
And why is
도서관의
that? The
초대장,
invitation to
책,
the library, its
그리고
books, and beings called
그곳에
librarians that
사서라 불리는
reside there.
존재들,
All elements of a library are similar
도서관이
to what we've
지니고
seen
있는
of the
모든
distortion.
요소가 그 어떤
Common
방법으로도
features that's
성분,
impossible to observe
구성요소
them for an
관측이
analysis of the
불가능하다는 공통점도 있습니다.
constituents or components.
관측이 되지 않기 때문에
constituents.
비교 분석이 안 되지만
We
오히려
cannot carry out a
관측이
comparative
안 된다는
analysis because of
공통점이
this, but this
있습니다.
inability to observe itself can be considered a common trait.
자네답지 않게
It's not like you make
막무가내고
such baseless claims, is it?
우리
Section
육과에서는
6 will not
도서관에
needlessly
목숨을
obsess
걸지
over
않을
the
거야.
library. There's simply too much
무턱대고
uncertainty
뛰어들기에는
for us to
너무나
recklessly
많은
jump into the
불확실성이
case.
있기 때문이 치바이에는
This
하루에도
way
수백
association
건의
gets
의뢰가
hundreds of
들어와.
requests every day. A fair number of
육과도
them are
그에 따라
allocated to us
배정되는
at
일들이
Section
있다.
6.
그것들을
I'm
무시하고
sure you understand
도서관에만
that your claims are not
매달리기에는
compelling enough to make us
자네의
give up all
주장은
these requests in
빈약하다는 걸
favor of
알고
the
있지.
library.
알고 있습니다.
I'm
알고
aware. But yet here you
있음에도
are requesting additional
도서관
manpower
조사
for
인력
investigating
보강을
the
추가
library.
요청하. 그렇다면
Are you
자네는
sure you aren't simply
뒤틀림과의
using
불확실한
the
접점을
alleged
빌미로
linkage to a distortion as an
복수를
excuse to get
행하거나
your revenge on the library or
동료들의
retrieve the
책이라는
books of
것을
your
회수하고
colleagues?
싶은 것. 지금
Even
순간에도
as we speak,
사육제 같은
syndicates like the
조직은
carnival are chewing up
버젓이
people's
대낮에
guts out in the
사람들의
open, the
내장을
likes of
씹어먹고
the
브레멘
musicians of
음악대는
Bremen are
사람들을
making modern art
뜯어내서
pieces out of
예술품으로
innocent
만들어
citizens.
게다가 이것보다 더한
And there are yet more
미친놈들이
insane
도시에
individuals
흐르고
looming
있지.
over the city, no? Our duty is to
우리는 그런
protect our
도시의
clients from such
어둠으로부터
shade in the city,
의뢰자를
is it not?
지켜줘야.
알고 있습니다.
You're right, sir.
치바이의
Remember the
경고가
slogan of our
뭐지?
association?
당신의
Your shield,
방패,
sir.
우리는
Exactly, our
의뢰자의
role is to be a
방패가
trusty
되어줘야
shield
하는
for our
거야.
client.
방패를
So don't
스스로
put down that
내리지는
shield without
말라.
good reason you got. You may leave now.
예,
Will do.
예.
Isidore? Yes.
서랍 속에
Did you
있는
happen
이
to put this invitation in
초대장은
my drawer?
아니요.
No, sir, I
아직
haven't
새로운
received any new
초대장은
invitations
없습니다.
yet.
도서관의
What's the
위험도는
current
현재
risk level of the
어떻지?
library?
아직은 도시
It's currently resting at
전설이지만
the urban legend
새로운
class, but it's
보고가
been slowly
갱신될
rising
때마다
with every new report.
위험도가 속.
그런 건가?
Now I see. The Book of Distortion,
뒤틀림의
is it?
책이라. 이런 식으로
They've been
안물고는
using
배기지
irresistible
못한
bait like this to
미끼를
check for victims, haven't
던져놓고
they?
배를 불려.
덕분에 일이
Things will
수월해졌어.
rather smoothly
뒤틀림에
fix your
대한
book.
책은
It's not something we
지금까지
can get from
누구에게도
any of
못
the gifts
구했었잖아.
we've had so far.
지금 상황에서
I
필요한
simply
것을
offered them what they
제공해줬을
needed
뿐이야.
the most at the moment.
나는
I'm better
누구보다
than anyone
상황을
to understand
파악하고
the
대처하는
situation
것에
at hand and coming
우수하니까.
up with an appropriate response.
그 말대로입니다.
Precisely, ma'am.
치바이를 어떻게 해야
You
할지
surely did come up with a
막막했었는데
perfect solution to lure out
완벽한
this way.
타이밍이었어. 더구나 책을 바로
Heck, if you
만들어낼
can
수
print out books right
있으셨다니
away, wouldn't it be
그냥
nicer to
전부
just make a
왕창
whole lot of
만들어주면
them
되지
ourselves?
않습니까?
내가 알고 있는
I
것에
can write
대해서만
books about
책을
things I
펴낼 수
know.
있어.
I need more time to write
다시
another one too.
펴내려면
그런 거군.
Oh, I see.
종종
So
부탁해.
can I
내
ask
일을
for your
도와주는 것이니 협력은 해줄게.
publications from time to
너무
time then?
귀찮게는 굴지
I'm
마.
willing to cooperate since you're doing your job as my assistant. Just don't pester me too much.
네.
Sure thing,
제가
man. I
엔젤라님의
mean, a
일을
servant such
도와드리는
as I wouldn't dare
것뿐인데
commit such atrocity as
엔젤라님께서
bothering our
신경
mistress
쓰이게서는
Angela.
안
Oh no.
됐죠.
잘 풀릴 것 같아?
Do you think this will work out well?
치바이의 부장
The
정도면
director of a
다음
section
단계로는
in an
충분해.
association like this
정보의
way
가치가
would be
차원이
more
다를
than
거야.
enough as our next step. The information he holds has got to be a whole nother level from what we've collected so far.
현장도 오랜만이고.
It's been quite a while since I worked in the
자네도
field.
그렇지
You haven't had a field work in a while too, no?
네, 그렇습니다.
You're right, sir.
이번 건이
If we can
무사히
get this case resolved,
처리된다면
we can finally get out
육과를
of Section
벗어날 수 있다.
6.
더 이상 수준
Precisely
떨어지는
by
조직들과
collecting information
뒤엉키지
about the
않고
distortion directly from the
깔끔하게
source instead of
뒤틀림에
having to get
대한
my hands
정보를
dirty
얻을 수
engaging
있어서
with those
좋고.
lowly syndicates.
나도 자네도
Neither of us should
언제까지고
rot in Section 6
육과에서
for the rest of
썩을
our
수만은
lives,
없잖아.
wouldn't you agree?
예,
Yes.
동료의
You can have
복수를
revenge for your
이루고
colleagues, get lead on the
뒤틀림에 대한
distortion phenomenon,
실마리도
and aim for a higher position all at the same
더불어
time.
더
How
높은 곳을
fascinating is
향할
that?
수 있지.
이상하리만큼
Everything seems to fall into
모든 게
place too
맞아떨어지네요.
conveniently.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
전
I am
이곳에-
자네가
You must be
엔젤라.
Angela, director and
도서관의
librarian of your old
관장이자
namesake,
사서.
right?
네,
Indeed,
그
it's just as
말대로입니다.
you said.
보고로 듣긴
I've seen
했지만
reports about you, but is it
자네는
true you are a
정말
machine,
인간이
not a
아닌
human?
기계인.
My,
이런
my, staying quiet won't hide it,
대답을 안 해도
girl. A
냄새가
machine
나나.
must behave as a machine.
이렇게나
You
일을
make quite a huge
버려두다니.
deal of your little library. It's rather
도시
troublesome
안에서
to have a
인간이 아닌
non-human like
것들이
you
이
cause a
정도로
fuss this
말썽을
big, you know?
피우면
월터 과장님,
Sir,
괜히
I don't think we should
자극해서는 더
provoke her any
위험할 것이라.
further.
부디
May you find your
당신의 책을
books,
찾으실 수
squires. Is this what it's gonna be like in like a year's time when there's like AI out in the streets and stuff? Oh shit, I forgot to equip pages. One, two, three.
그렇습니다, 부장.
Oh, my throat's not alright. That's so much dialogue. That there. I think this should work. Yep. Yep, perfect. Perfect. That's 2. I can do that. This should finish. No, I just barely did enough, and that lost flash. Alright, I should be fine. I just gotta watch my health. Two to 4, 1 to 5, 3 to 5, 1 to 6. That should, yep. And then these ones are low health, so should be fine. Ow. I should. Okay, that's wonderful. I should have enough help for this next play. If not, then I've got general works floor, but they're not all kitted out. Two to 6, 1 to 5, 3 to 4. Let's do that. That staggers Isadora. Do that, and then this one do that. That'll give me insurance for next scene. Jesus Christ, he's tanky. That should kill Isadora. Yep. What? I feel you're only gonna flame me if I play League. So as long as I don't touch that game, I should be fine. Gain a book of Lobotomy Corporation. Nice.
기계답다는 건 뭐야?
What does it mean to behave as a machine?
에휴,
Boy,
그
not that
주제인가?
topic again.
전에도
Someone I used to know
들리도록
loved to say
들어왔거든.
that phrase.
말했듯이
Like I told you before,
감정과
making
지성을
machines
지닌
with emotions
기계는
of
더 이상
sapience is
만들어질 수
forbidden.
없어.
Even if one
설사
were to be made,
만들어졌다
that is
해도
long settled the
윤리적인
ethical
함의는
implications and all
머리에 의해
that.
감정을 지닌
That means we
기계는
have to set a
인간과
solid
다를
answer
것이
for the long-standing question:
무엇인가?
how's a machine with emotions
이
different from
질문에
a
대한
human?
답이 내려 감정과
The
지성을
answer
지녔다
being,
해도
even if a machine carries
인간과 다를
emotions
바
and
없다 해도
intelligence as near identical
기계로
to a
태어난
human
것은
in every
기계다.
aspect, is still a machine
기계는
by
언제나
birth.
인간 아래에
Machines should
있어야
always be
한다.
below humans.
그러므로 가치 판단을 혼란시키는 지성을 가진 기계는 앞으로 제조하는 것이 금지된다. 또한 지성을
Yeah, you
가진
got the
기계는
best
누구의
internet known to
소유물이라
man.
하더라도
Therefore, it is now
즉각
forbidden to create
폐기
sapient
처분해도 된다.
machines as they can disrupt proper judgment of societal values. Furthermore, all existing sapient machines may be subject to termination regardless of ownership.
즉,
In short, machines are
기계는
machines
기계고
and humans are humans.
인간은
Machines
인간이다.
exist solely to serve humans is what
기계는
they're saying.
도시의 사람들은 그렇게 생각하기로
Why can't
결정했어.
we adopt these kind of policies right now? Like, mindset people in say decide to have.
고철덩이에
Which human
인간들을
brain stuffed in
처박은
heaps
것은
of scrap metal below. Probably
어쨌든 그건
difference in
인간이야.
how
지각에
radical it
따라선
is. Never mind.
오염됐다고 천대받기도 하지만
Some might consider them
뇌
defiled hours
자체를
might look down on
인공적으로
them, but
만든 건
brains
아니잖아.
themselves are natural.
아무튼 무슨 말인지 알겠지?
You get what I'm saying?
누군가의 뇌의 구조를
About electronic
전자적으로
copy of a
복사해서
human
만들어내.
brain.
그건 기계야.
That would be a machine since it's not
인간으로서
born
태어난 것이
human.
아니니 내가 봐도 왜 이런
To be frank, I
기준으로
don't really get
정했는지
these
이해가 안
standards
가지만
either.
말이야. 태생이
I guess
인간이라는
for
것이
fragments
제일
the
중요해 보여.
most.
그게
Maybe
인간이라는
it's a
종을
defensive
지키기
reaction
위한 것
born out of an
같기도 하고.
urge to preserve humanity as a species.
불공평.
공평한 게
That's
어디 있겠어?
unfair. Nothing is ever fair in this world.
그래,
You're right. It seems
다들 저마다의
everyone lives with a
불공평함을
share of
떠안은
unfairness
채
they must
살아가는
bear.
거겠지.
Now you're talking like a
이제야 좀
city
도시 사람
dweller.
같네.
That's a lot of Zoe books. Alright, can we get any good pages? Nice. Let's see, what's those pages equipped to them? Let's bookmark that one just because it's a gold page. One, two, three. Ooh, back to basics. Restore after dealing 10 or more damage to a single scene. Okay, so I can't let them deal 10 damage. There we go. We'll retaliate into that. Should be fine. You're not attacking right now, okay. destroy that one. And then recover light. Alright, we'll be able to drop that one. And then focus on this one. That should be abnormality cleared. Yep, there we go.
책
The
배달이요.
book delivery is
이번엔
here.
들어오기
Tied
전에
out my
옷도
clothes
다
in advance
뒤먹었지.
this time too.
왔습니까?
Oh, greetings,
Angela
Angela's
Casey.
lapdog.
거참
Come
아직도
on, still
괜히
at with
뭐냐네.
당신이 가져다
The
준
books you brought me
책들은
last time were
흥미로웠습니다.
interesting to say the least. Unlimited
뒷골목의 기술은
technologies
헝겊과
employed in
같이
backsheets were
난잡하게
interwoven in a
얽혀있더군요.
disorderly manner.
쓰레기 더미를
From crude
이용한
equipment made
조잡한
of junk to
장비부터
clothes woven from
반물질을
antimatter, all
사용한
kinds of
의상까지
technologies at various levels of
기술의
advancement can
정도가
be seen.
앞뒤를
기술은
This
참여하지만
cutting-edge
그
tech out
혜택을
there, but
받을 수
only
있는
few get
것은
to benefit
소수지.
from it.
자본에 따라
I
나뉘는
assume wealth
것이겠죠.
is the determining factor.
돈이 있는 자는
We're in
그
an era
어떤
where rich
질병에도
people don't have
죽지
to
않을
worry
수
about
있는
any
시대야.
disease.
치료제가
We
다양해진
have all
것은
sorts of
물론이고
cures now too. Granted, you
뭐
have the cash to buy
쩐이
them.
좀 특이점이라는
And then we have people playing
신노릇하는
God with those
기술들도
technologies
생기고
called
말이야.
singularities.
로보토미의
What was the bombing
특이점은
corpse singularity,
뭐였나?
by the way? The corpse
어차피
gone now
회사
anyway.
망한 거
Someone's gonna sue
궁금한데.
us for spilling some beans.
뻔뻔하게도 물으시는군요.
Aren't you shameless? I
어차피
suppose it won't hurt to
당신에게는
tell you.
말해도
거참 은근히
Hey,
계속
stop treating me like an
무시하네.
idiot. I'm not
나도
that
그렇게 멍청이는
stupid, you
아니거든.
know.
로보토미의
The
특이점은
Boy
인간의
Corporation
마음,
singularity was physically
부정형의
manifesting the
개념을
human mind,
물리적으로
an abstract
발현시키는 겁니다.
concept.
도서관도 같은
Converting human
맥락으로
emotions to physical
인간의
energy in
감정을
the same vein
물리적인
as the
힘으로
library.
발현시 쉽게 말해
Human emotions can be
인간의
interpreted as a
감정을
complete,
덩어리라고
as a
보는 겁니다.
complex mass.
감정이
That
고조하면
mass is built up
책장을
through
골라
experiences.
최종적으로
When emotions
자신의
are
책,
heightened enough, a page
즉
will be chosen.
자아를
As far as
만드는 겁니다.
reserved for a person's book, it's a comprehensive manifestation of their ego.
전투가 치열하고
As
감정이
battle becomes fiercer
격해질수록
and combatants
자아는
get
점점
agitated,
강렬해지며
the egos will
마음의
grow
상태가
intense and allow
밖으로
their mental
표출하는
states
거죠.
to be physically expressed.
마음이 물리적으로 확실히
Physically
뒤틀림하고
manifesting
냄새가
the mind,
비슷하고.
huh? Certainly seems similar to the distortion.
뭐라고 하셨습니까?
What did you just say?
아니야,
Oh,
대충
nothing. Just
혼잣말이지.
a bit of a monologue.
아무튼
Anyways,
특이점은 특이점이네.
that sure sounds like a
대단하구만.
singularity, all right. Impressive indeed.
그래서 오히려 궁금해.
Yeah, it makes me wonder.
마이크
Marco said you guys were
들었는데
part of a project
너희는
aimed
예전에
to save
인류를
humanity,
구하는
right?
일.
그렇습니다.
도대체
That's true.
구원할 게 어디 있다는
What kind
거야?
of saving was that all about, really?
뭐 돈이라도 하늘에서
Make money
떨어지게
rain
하려
from
했나?
the sky or something?
그러면
That'd save
확실히
everyone
모두가
for sure.
구원받을 텐데.
그런 가짜는
It can't
방법이
be
아닙니다.
compared to such ridiculous nonsense.
그리고
And you have no
당신이
right to talk
그렇게
so
가볍게
lightly
입에
about the
담아도 될
sacrifices
희생이
we
아닙니다.
made.
워워워
Whoa,
진정해
all right,
진정.
calm down now. Sheesh,
여기서
can't
뭔
even crack a
말을
joke
못하겠네.
around here.
우리는 마음을
We sought
치료하고자
to cure the
했습니다.
mind. Carmen was the leader of our
연구팀을
research team.
이끌었던 카르멘은
She said every
도시
person in
사람
the city had a
모두에게 마음의
diseased
병이 있다고 이
mind.
병은
And
너무나
that the
깊어서
disease was so severe,
이대로
humanity would slowly lead
천천히
itself to
인류는
self-destruction
자멸하게
at
될
this rate.
것이라고 모두가 자살하려
She described the
불구덩이에
situation as
뛰어드는
no better than
상태와
lemmings
다름없다고
willingly jumping
말했습니다.
into a pit of fire.
뭐?
What? She smells a
이건
lot
내
like a shady
해결사의
cult
감으로
leader, according
보아하니
to my tingling
사이비 교수 냄새.
exercise.
그 말에 다들
And everyone
그런가
agreed
보다
to what she
하면서
said, just
동조했다고?
like that?
저도 그렇게 바보는 아닙니다.
And now you're taking me for a
명확한
fool.
과학적
Of course,
지표도
there were
있었죠.
quantitative indices to scientifically prove her claim.
역시
I
당신에게는
suppose it would be
자세히
useless to
설명한다.
describe them to you in detail.
대단한
Okay,
천재랍셨네.
egghead. Same aside.
뭐 인류를 구하는
Did you
일은
guys succeed with that
성공했나?
goal of saving humanity?
끝까지 절
You never
놀리는군요.
cease to annoy me. If we succeeded,
실패했으니
we
지금
wouldn't
이
be
모습
here
이꼴
doing
아닙니까?
this.
아,
Oh yeah,
뭐
fair point.
그건
제가 무엇보다
The
화가
fact
나는
that we
것은
failed to save
인류를
humanity
구하지
is not
못해서가
what makes
아닙니다.
me upset the most.
지금까지 우리는
We've committed countless
수많은 악
sins.
인류의
All in the
구원이라는
name
단
of a
하나의
single
목적을
righteous
위해서
purpose,
말입니다.
saving humanity.
그러기 위해서는
We
어쩔 수
convinced
없다고.
ourselves that we had no other choice.
당신처럼
We
어쩔 수
performed
없다는
unethical
심정으로
experiments and knowingly
비윤리적인
drove
실험을
employees to
해왔고
death in Lobotomy Corporation.
로보토미에서는 직원 이 모든
We
추악한
tolerate
짓을
all those vile
더 큰
deeds for a
목표를
greater good.
위해서라면서 말하지만
But all that is about
그게
to
다
be for naught.
소용없어지게 지금까지
What
그들의
will be
희생은
made of their
대체
sacrifices?
저와 동료들의
All the
아픔을
pain
모두
me and my colleagues endured,
엔젤라가
Angela ruined it
빼앗아간
all.
겁니다.
벌써
Fatigued
지쳤나니?
already?
아직 나와 우리 부서 직원들은 더 할 수 있는데.
I mean, I don't know. Oh, what to say about that, man? Fatigued already? With shame. My employees and I are up for a bit more. Don't be ridiculous. I'll kill you for sure this time.
비나,
Bina,
당신이라면
not even you will manage to
모두를
break through our
뚫을 수는
combined
없습니다.
effort.
확실히
You raise a valid
그렇겠구나.
concern. It is true, even I cannot stop all of you in such a short time.
무언가
We'll need to
뾰족한
act
수가
quickly,
필요하겠구나.
그렇지 않아도
I was just about to do something
이제 막
about it.
준비된 차.
클리포드 옥지력이
Oh, shucks. The Clypoth deterrence is being lowered. She's overriding my authority on the system.
환상체들이
The abnormalities are
경비실에서
breaching.
풀려가고 있어.
각세피라와
I'll send for
해당부터는
officer and
모두 내
personnel.
지휘에
Please follow my
따라줘.
lead.
이제부터
The control team
지휘팀의
will be in
명령권을
command
쥐도록
now.
할게. 포크마와 설계팀은
Hoffman, architecture team,
엔젤라가
please stop
시스템을
Angel from
장악하는
taking over
것을
all the
막아주세요.
systems.
알겠습니다.
Understood.
개구라와
Deborah and the
징계팀은
disciplinary
비나를
team, please
나가줘.
keep Bina at bay.
당연하지.
You bet. Leave this to me.
맡겨만 두라.
코드와
How
교육팀은
training team provide the
직원들에게
employees with the right
현상에 맞는
manual and
매뉴얼을
information?
직원들에게 아닙니다.
Attention to all employees. This is Type X
직원들은
emergency
이 매뉴얼에
protocol.
따라
Please act
대응해주세요.
accordingly to the following instructions.
넷사와 안전팀은
Mid-Tech and safety team,
부상자들을
please focus on
처리하는데
treating the
힘써줘.
wounded.
알겠어.
Alright, I'll try to take care of them as quickly as I can.
예소드와
Yes, that
정보팀은
MB information team, please identify the weakness of the escaping
바로
abnormalities right away.
한치의 오차도
I'll
없도록
analyze them all with
분석하겠어.
the utmost precision.
헬스드와
Chess Animal
복제팀은
Welfare team,
1시간도
please work on
빨리
restoring the
텔레포트
Clypoth
억제력을
deterrence as soon
복구해줘.
as possible.
최대한 빨리
Will do.
복구할게.
This one's my fault after all.
죄책감에
No time to
빠져있을
feel
시간
guilty,
없어.
Chess said.
헬스드, 스피리트와
Tripper from the
중앙보고팀은
Central Command team,
인기응변으로
please support
지원해줘.
everyone with your resourcefulness.
안 그래도 그럴라
I was
했어.
gonna, no need to say it. It brings me joy to see
너희들이
you
힘을
all
맞추는
act in
것에
such coordination.
어디
Now try and stop us
끝까지
till the end.
막아보려구나.
당신은 모를 겁니다.
You'll never understand how we
빛에
desperately
사그러들지
struggle to
않기
stop
위해
her from snuffing out our light,
필사적으로 그리고
and the guilt we
결국
feel from
타협해버린
compromising
우리의
at the end.
죄책감을.
그래, 난 모르지.
You're right. I won't.
그저
All I care
엔젤라를
about
볼
is helping
뿐이야.
Angela. I want
난
her
그
to
녀석이
achieve her goal,
목적을
you know?
이룰
그 과정이
She
어떻든
simply want the results, whatever
결과만
process may
바라면 된다는
entail.
거군. 당신은 역시
You're no
엔젤라와
different from
마찬가지로
Angela, that you only care
본인의
about your own
안위만을
well-being.
생각하지. 정말 도시
You're
같습니다.
despicable. A typical
마음의
example
병을
of
앓고
an
있는
inhabitant of the
전형적인
city
도시
suffering
사람입니다.
from a disease of the mind.
도시의 기술이 어떤
Use the
희생 위에
technologies you say as
만들어졌는지
to offer for your
신경도 쓰지
immediate
않은 채
convenience, not knowing or
당장의
caring
편의를
about the
위해
sacrifices
그저
those
기술을
technologies were
사용하죠.
built upon,
그것이 자멸을
not knowing
부르는지도
that you're
모르고
bringing about
말입니다.
your own demise.
너희가 부르는 마음의
So
병이
that's what the whole
그런
disease
거였어.
mind thing was about.
결과보단
I should
과정을
value the process
중시한다고.
more than the result.
몽상가의
You were a
샌님들
bunch of dreamers
천지였네.
and snobs all along.
보나마나 넌
I
둥지
bet you're from one
출신이겠어.
of the nests.
기술과
Look, I know
특이점의
better than
대가가
anyone about the
무엇인지는
price of
내가
those
누구보다
technologies and
뼈저리게 잘 알아.
singularities.
그리고 너희가 말하는
Diseased
그
mind in my
마음의 병.
ass.
특이점이
And
어떤
your point
원리나
about people
대가를
using
사용하는지
singularities without
모른
knowing
채
how they
기술의
really work.
특은들을 그러고
That's because
싶어서가
they
아니라
literally
그럴
have no
수밖에
other
없는
option.
거야. 기업은
The
감추고
corporates have
소비자는
concealed so much for
질문하기를
consumers
포기했어.
eventually gave up inquiring.
지쳤거든.
Because they're
완전 내
tired.
삶이
They're already too
팍팍하기
busy
때문에.
sustaining their everyday life.
역시
It appears that I'm not getting through
당신과는
to you.
말이 통.
아,
Oh, what a coincidence. I was thinking
마침
the same
나도
thing
그렇게
too.
생각하.
당신이 뭐라
No
해도
matter what you say, I do
저는
not want to
응당
turn a
그래야
blind
한다는
eye to
것에
this reality,
눈
nor
감고
conform
있기만은
to it.
싫습니다.
Deal plus 207 for that scene. Every free clashes, store one line, gain one haste, offensive dice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, my throat is getting tired. I did not expect there to be so much dialogue. And since we're at a crossroads, I feel comfortable ending stream here. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow at the same time, 2 p.m. AEST, but it won't be Library of Ruina. It will be Limbus Company. We'll be doing the new canto. So, yeah. Have a wonderful day, everybody.